U.S. immigration cases involve either USCIS or consular posts, which may depend on where you're currently living. You recently learned that embassy visa services are restarting, but USCIS may implement major staff reductions. Hi, I'm J. Francis Lee. I'm immigration attorney in Chicago, Schaumburg, Illinois, and Madison, Wisconsin. I'm also a college professor and first-generation immigrant. Today, I'm going to explain what U.S. Embassy reopening and USCIS Furlough means for your case. Are U.S. embassies open? Between March and July 2020, U.S. embassies and consulates suspended routine visa services and processed only emergent cases. Phased resumption of the services on a post-by-post basis has started since July 15. However, instead of returning to processing at pre-COVID-19 levels, the reopening will occur in multiple phases. Best way to find about up-to-date information is to check out Consular Post's website. Who is exempt from the immigrant and work visa entry restrictions? You also need to verify whether your case is subject to various U.S. visa bans announced in April and June 2020. Certain immigrant visas and work visas are subject to entry restrictions based upon economic considerations until December 31st, 2020. You need to evaluate whether exemptions would be applicable to your case. U.S. citizens, spouses, or fiancés who are outside the United States may continue their new or pending spousal immigrant visa or K-1 fiancé visa cases. U.S. citizen's child who is under age of 21 and single is also exempt. Those who are outside the United States now but already have immigrant or fiancé visa, which was valid on the effective date of proclamation, are not affected. Certain J-1 au pair, exchange students, interns and trainees, and specialized teachers and H-1B, H-2B, L-1 work visa holders coming to United States for purposes related to public health, national security may qualify national interest exemptions. Who is exempt from coronavirus travel bans? Public health-related restrictions are currently enforced on China, Iran, Shenzhen area, Ireland, and UK and Brazil. You are not allowed to enter the United States directly from the countries listed above, but there are many exceptions. U.S. citizens and lawful permanent spouses and children are not subject to the restrictions. Certain parent and sibling of the U.S. citizen and lawful permanent resident are exempted. There are special exemptions for certain non-immigrant visa holders from Shenzhen area, Ireland, and UK. Students with valid F1 and M1 visas are exempted. Qualified business travelers, J1 visa students, and others coming to United States for purposes related to humanitarian, public health, and national security may qualify for national interest exemptions. Can K-1 and immigrant visas be reissued? Answer is probably yes. Approved K-1 and immigrant visa is valid for 6 months, during which the visa holder must enter the United States. If your visas already expire, you may ask the embassy or consulate to reissue it. Follow the information posted at Consular Post website or contact them to obtain information. Let's turn our attention to USCIS update. USCIS has requested Congress for emergency funding of $1.2 billion. USCIS has recently seen a 50% decrease in application filing fees since March 2020 due to COVID-19. Unless funded by August 3rd, USCIS announced that about 60 to 70% staff reduction will be implemented. What does the USCIS budget crisis and staff furlough mean for your case? This means that every aspect of USCIS process will take longer. The case processing delays have already taken place as the USCIS has not scheduled biometrics and interview appointments since March 2020. USCIS is currently unable to print approved employment authorization documents and green cards due to the funding shortage. It'll take more time for USCIS to schedule new biometrics and interview appointments. For those waiting for naturalization ceremony, may not be able to register to vote in time for this year's election. American companies and hospitals may not be able to find well-qualified foreign workers to rebuild the economy and fight COVID-19. Stay tuned for additional videos on updates on USCIS and embassy reopening. Francis Law Center, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the notification bell. Thank you.